Hello, everyone. This is Shanika Queen. Shanika Queen on Facebook, Instagram, Statement Maker Beauty on Instagram and Facebook. I am here. I just got through walking, so apologize me if I'm out of breath, breathing hard, but I've been thinking about something that I want to share with you all. Like I said, I just got done walking. I have to do better intentionally for me and my family. I know my real aunties, my aunties on Facebook, I know it's hot outside. But today I use this as my day of self-care. So I attended my church service online today, and then my husband allowed me to sleep in, well, let me sleep in so I could get some much needed rest because oftentimes I just keep on going and going and going and I don't realize how tired I am. Hey, Whitney. So this is going to be shared across all of my pages. So if you hear me saying someone's name, it's because I see them on my Facebook, but this is really quick, okay? So, as you know, if you're my friend in real life or follow me on Facebook or whatever the case may be, I am the proud owner of Royal Statements. It is a home, it's a store, it's a business, it's an experience where you are able to create custom designs for your home and your life. I also am a beauty influencer from Pharmacy, a great makeup company. If you want more information for that, please inbox me. But my message today is really simple. Sorry. My message today is really simple. If you've been following me, then you know earlier last month I released a book entitled Fear, Free from Everything and Relieved. And I know that fear can come in many forms, and I'm not here to sell anybody any product, but I want to simply share with you a short testimony of mine. Earlier, when the pandemic, COVID-19, quarantine, lockdown, however you want to call it, when that began, I created a shirt, and it may have been other places, but I created a shirt, put Royal Statements on it, that said, faith means no fear. And I know a lot of times we fear a lot of stuff, whether it's physical, whether it's internal, whether it's people, whatever the case may be. Fear is real, y'all. So, hey, Whitney, hey, Gwen. So I want to share my testimony with you all. As you know, I am a proud wife and I'm a proud mother. My oldest daughter, she'll be turning 8 in a few short weeks, and my youngest, she just turned 6 last month. So I want to rewind back. Prior to me getting married, even when I was in middle school, I always experienced female issues, menstrual cramps, and the such. It was really, really bad. Like I took medicine, but I remember vividly one day when I was in middle school, I had to go home. Even though I took my medication, it still was not working. So let's fast forward to my 20s, early to mid 20s. My everything just became worse and was magnified. Went to the doctor. I found out that I was diagnosed. I had fibroids. Fibroids affects primarily Black women, women of color, some Caucasian white women. They also have fibroids, but it's primarily found in Black women. It's a higher percentage in Black women. And so the doctor told me, and this is prior to me getting married, prior to me having children, that I should have a hysterectomy, meaning hey, Buku, meaning just get rid of everything. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. So I had the surgery to remove my fibroids, and they came back. And with the surgery, there's always a 50% chance, hey, Brandy, a 50% chance of fibroids coming back. So I had my first surgery early to mid 20s. Met my husband. We got engaged. We wanted to have children, but things were still not working. Went back to the doctor. Hey, Tori, I found out my fibroids had come back. So I went through a trial procedure. Hey, Kate, went through a trial procedure, and I really can't remember the name of the procedure, to be quite honest. But they did the procedure on me, and I thought my fibroids were removed. Well, short story, they weren't. I experienced extreme pain. I was given Vicodin to take, and the Vicodin still did not work. So I called my doctor because I'm like, the fibroids are taken out, so why am I still in pain? And these words will remain with me forever. He told me that my uterus was so convoluted they could not be removed. And he again suggested that I have a full hysterectomy. He told me I would even tell my daughter this. So I'm thinking, yeah, no. So I left that appointment, and at that time I was working. Hey, Mish, I was working at a high school in Orangeburg. So I left my appointment. My doctor's office was in Irmo, South Carolina, if anybody knows what that is, in Irmo. And I drove to Orangeburg, South Carolina, which is a good hour or so drive away. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm talking to myself, like, what can I do? What can I do? And so my mother, she was a principal, and my daddy was working. So both my parents were working. So I called my grandma. My grandma, if anybody knows me, like my grandma, Janie Mae Green was the truth, provided many life lessons. So I called her and I was telling her about it, and she was like, no, no, no. Hey, Thamisha, and that was my same thought. So I decided I wasn't going to have a hysterectomy. Hey, CJ, because, this is my body. Hey, Tia, and I know what I want. I know what I believe. I know who I believe in, whose child I am, and I hope you all do too. Whoever is your higher power, for me is God, but whatever, whoever, whatever. Know that man does not have the final say so. So my sweat's falling down. So I went to another doctor I found in West Columbia, and of course I knew I had fibroids, but she referred me out to another doctor downtown Columbia. He was a fertility specialist. And for me having fibroids, I had fibroids for a long time, so I knew what they were, blah, 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 blah. But he took the time to really break it down for me and show me pictures. Yeah, I'd seen pictures before, but he took the time and shared and showed what he was going to do. So, hey, Tamara, so all throughout this time, I'm praying, crying, like, Lord, why me? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Like I knew earlier when I was younger, my mother had my brother, and my brother, he is like 14 years younger than me. I was like, Mama, I'm not having any kids. Oh, no, no, no. But, I was young, but I wanted to have children. So I pursued this, and I kept on. I prayed hard, I prayed hard, I prayed hard. And I continued my search to find a doctor that would help me. And I prayed that God would lead me, hey, Lacey, to where I needed to be, because I wanted to be a mother. And I know you can become a mother. Hey, Cecile, become a mother, many types of ways, via adoption, be it, foster care, whether it be that you are just an aunt and you take care of your nieces and nephews or extended family, whatever the case. But this is what I wanted. So I didn't give up. And if you know Shanika, like in real life, know Shanika, if I'm on something, hey, Brandon, if I really want something, I don't give up. Hey, I'm Miss McDuffie. So I kept on pursuing. So my doctor, he performed my surgery for me. And before he performed the surgery, he said a prayer. Now, hey, Melvin, he did not have a strong bedside manner, but the fact that you prayed prior to performing my surgery made a huge difference. Hey, Bianca, in my life. So, had the surgery, and he showed me pictures of what my fibroids looked like. Yuck, like who wants to see that? Hey, Tawana. But I could see what came out of my uterus. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, Alicia. So fibroids, y'all, are no joke. So the fibroids are taken out. Went back for my follow-up. Everything was fine. He told me, okay, now it's time. I'm like, oh gosh. But oftentimes we pray for stuff, and then when we get it, we're like, oh, what do I do? And what's that called? That's called fear. Okay? Fear can never, ever, ever be a factor. If you want to pursue whatever it is, if I let that fear of and believing those 3 doctors who told me, it couldn't happen, I wouldn't have my beautiful children. So, and I released the book I know about fear, and I'm not here to push that, but my goal is to every month come on and share a story with you all. Hopefully you can relate to it, about fear, because fear is of the devil. Fear can rob. Hey, Tarnisha, fear can rob you and steal any type of joy, anything you have. And let my testimony, let my story be something for you all, whatever it is. Don't give up. Don't let fear stop you. Fear will never take you on. Hey, Ryan, my brother, I love you. Fear will never take you on to the next place in your life. So it's just a short tidbit I was thinking about. Like I said earlier, I just got done walking. Yes, I know it's hot outside. I don't need my aunties in real life online telling me, I know. It's hot outside, but, hey, Tiki, if you want something different, you have to do different. So I was walking, and so my thing is today, what I want to share with you all monthly, sometimes in the first week of each month, is to share a story, provide a testimony, whatever you want to call it, about fear. Don't let fear stop you. If fear stopped me, I wouldn't have my two girls who I love so dearly. So don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear the unknown stop you. I didn't know what was going on. Hey, Dolores, I didn't know what was going on with my body. You know, so women, don't be afraid. If you know something is off with your body, go to the doctor and get checked out. If they give you something that you don't want to hear, go to somebody else. But in the meantime, make sure you're praying about it and make sure you're trusting and giving it over to God, who I gave mine over to. But and also, hey, Kanisha, also when you're praying, you still have to make sure you're doing work. You can't pray for something and be like, hey, he got it. You have to show him how much you want, what it is you're praying about. Okay, I wanted to have my daughter, so I didn't give up. I didn't let what man told me, let that suffice, because I wanted to have my daughters. And had I listened to the very first doctor in my early 20s, I wouldn't have any kids. Now, come on. That's too young for anybody to be told to have a hysterectomy. And I don't care what anybody says. You would not tell your own daughter to have that. As a doctor, you'll pursue and try to give them the best care possible. So don't let what anyone tells you, hey, Kimmy, don't let what anyone tells you stop you from getting what you want. One of my favorites, I love Mary Mary. One of my favorite songs by them is Go Get It. Go get your blessing. Go get what you want. Go and get it. Hey, Carmen, get what you want. Because if you don't get it, and if you let fear stop you from doing whatever it is you want to do, you will never have what it is you want to have. So my message today, and I'm not going to keep y'all long. I just got the TV's up. My girl's back inside the house. I just got done walking. I'm hot and sweating, so I'm about to take a shower and chillax for the rest of the day. But I want you all to know that fear leaves you no option. Fear is not an option. If you fear something, you will never, ever, 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 ever get to the next level, get to what it is you want to have. So I'm here to say, I'm Shanika Queen here on Facebook, Shanika Queen on Instagram. I am the proud owner of Voice Statements. I am a beauty influencer for Statement Maker Beauty, and I'm proud to say that I no longer have fear. Faith means no fear. So if you have faith and you believe, fear is not an option. So each month, it is my goal to get on here. I will not be looking busted all the time to share with you all just my thoughts about fear, different tidbits that I want to share. But this is my testimony, my story that I want to share with you all, because had I continued living in the path of fear, had I continued believing what the doctors told me, hey, Carolyn, had I continued believing what the doctors told me about having hysterectomy, not once, not twice, y'all, 3 times I was told that. And they probably thought I was crazy because I was like, it's not happening. But you know what? When you have faith and you believe, people going to think you crazy. And it's okay to let them think that you're crazy. Let them think I don't care. Think I'm crazy. Because guess what? When I go beyond that line of fear, you don't know what's going to come out. I didn't know what was going to come out. I didn't know I was going to have 2 beautiful girls. And let me tell you another story. After I had my first daughter, I got pregnant like about less than 2 years later with my second daughter. Hey, Pamela. And that was after I was told I had fibroids. And that was after my fibroids came back. I got pregnant again. So when I wasn't looking, it happened. And that's what it is. He wants to see that you have faith and you believe. If you can get rid of the fear and you show him that you believe, you can have the desires of your heart. By no means, let's not get twisted. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a prophetess. I'm not any of those things. But I do have a strong belief. And I know what I believed in, who I believe in. And I know what worked. So even when I wasn't praying anymore for another child, boom, bam, it happened just like that. So I'm going to end with saying this. Having faith means no fear. Fear cannot be an option. Fear can stop you from so many things in life. And I want each and every one of you all to not let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you from becoming a gardener. Don't let fear stop you from becoming a seamstress. Don't let fear stop you from just walking out your house. It's a beautiful day. And in this era that we're in with COVID-19 and all that's going on, this stuff can play with your mind. But step out. If you go beyond that line and step out today and make a conscious effort to each day keep on progressing and moving forward, you have no idea what can and will happen. So thank you all for watching. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to tarry, as my grandmother, some of the elder people will say. But I will share this post. It's going to be shared here on my Facebook page. I'm going to share it across all my different social media accounts because I want everyone to know I'm not here just talking about royal statements. I'm not here. Hey, Keisha. I'm not here to just talk about selling a book. I'm not here to sell any makeup. I am here because I want you all to work on yourself. God has not given us a spirit of fear. You're so right. We have to work on ourselves. If we let go of fear, any and everything shall and will be possible. It's all possible. All right. So just to leave you all this tidbit for today. Fear is not an option. Faith means no fear. And I don't want anyone that's watching this, if you're listening, Shanika on here again talking, whatever you may say about me. I don't care. But whatever the case is, I want you all to know that for Shanika, fear is no longer an option. So just know when I start moving, doing things differently, just know she ain't got no fear because I know who I am and I know whose I am. And I am so glad I listened and I prayed about it and I showed him what I wanted. And if I did not, hey, Mila, I wouldn't have my two beautiful daughters. And I am so very thankful every day that we have them. I'm so grateful for them. Yes, with anything. I'll be for real. Children, they can work in mine. They act just like me. So I apologize to my husbands. I'm so sorry because this is who they're me. I'm sorry for that. But you know what? I got what I prayed for. And I'm going to continue moving forward. Continue moving forward and doing what I have to do for me and mine. So, again, I know I said I was done. I'm going to end right now really fast to let you all know fear has to go out the window. So I just got done walking on my neighborhood. It's hot outside, but I need to work on things for Shanika and for myself. So this is my self-care Sunday. I am going to relax, calm myself down, take a nice shower, and I shall talk to y'all later. Bye.